This lesson, we are getting into chapter 7, which is about investments. And you will notice that many of the investment types get preferential treatment on their taxation. So we want to be able to identify those items so that we know which items are going to get that preferential treatment and apply that accurately. So some of the common types of investments that we're going to look at are going to be interest. And interest is going to be mostly for savings and bond accounts. So you'll see what interest, how that's applied. And then we have dividends. So dividends are your investments in different types of stocks and what you receive from your investment in those stocks. That gets preferential treatment. So you want to be able to determine what those dividends are and if they get that preferential treatment. We will also want to move into the capital gains and losses in the netting process there. When we get into the capital gains, we need to make sure that we can first calculate what the basis is, or what is the amount that we first paid for that property or transaction, so that we can determine how much gain or loss we receive when we sell that. So we want to look at the basis and then our realized gain or loss. And once we get that, we want to determine what is going to be considered a capital gain and loss, or if it's an ordinary gain or loss, and how we net those together to determine, again, what gets that preferential tax treatment. The government also gives us some loss limitations for our investments. So you don't always get to take the amount of losses that you have for your transaction. So you want to be careful of that, of what the limitations are. So the ones that we're going to look at are our tax basis, our at-risk amount, and our passive activity loss limitations. So those are going to be considered on our passive investments. And you'll get into what is a passive investment, how you determine that, and then the limitations on those losses. So this will be chapter 7. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you. Have a good day.